Holy cow, we're live. We're live on 6 o'clock Thursday. I'm so nervous.
You shouldn't be. We've been live like every night for the last week and a half.
I'm surprised anybody is still coming. We're very glad you are. I know somebody that's coming. That's Skin Pie. We got Zeely. We got Manamidai in the house. Seaman, new member. Became a member at like noon today. Whoever Seaman is,
Really?
welcome. We'll get people to the welcoming committee to welcome you in a little bit, even though I don't think he's on right now.
Do you think Seaman loves us that much, or he just wants that John Randall helmet?
I like his name. I think it's very sneaky.
Reminds me of Super C.
Super C. Julian Marker's in the house. Crawl, you perv. Michael Boswell. Michael Boswell sounds like a really good character in an action movie.
Yeah, but I feel like he's maybe like an ex-cop who like did something dirty, but he's still like a hired gun.
No, Michael.
That's his backstory.
Michael Boswell's gonna rip shit up.
See, we got the Viking therapist in the house.
Alyssa is in the house. She will make anybody feel good about any issues you may have, personally or Vikings related.
Absolutely. She even did some self-diagnosis today on Twitter.
Couch for an evening. Let her know your issues.
I don't think she wants anybody from the show on her couch tonight.
Well, I mean, at her office. I'm sorry, her virtual coach.
Oh, all right.
We got Delton Vincent in the house. Tim Voss, the winner of the John Randall jersey. Well done, sir. Viking funeral. Yep, I think you've been uninvited to the couch, guys. I'm not
the coach talk.
Pittsburgh ain't feeling the greatest. What's the matter? Like about the Vikings or just like health wise?
Maybe you need to talk to Alyssa.
Yeah, she's gonna be getting annihilated with messages.
We got one for your couch about 7:46. You'll be there.
Pittsburgh. Michael Boswell, 53-year Vikings fan here. Bleeds.
Wow.
Purple.
Wow.
Well, we'll get started here in a couple minutes, but still plenty to talk about free agency. We're talking some draft. It is horned up a little bit of everything on the plate. We're gonna play Who Would You Do later.
Yeah, and we're gonna bring back More Likely to Happen. So it was so fun the first time we did it. I got about 8 new ones for one bar. See what he thinks is more likely to happen. We got 2 new Minnesota Vikings today. It's a glorious day. We had the press conference. We got to see Aaron Jones, Sam Darnold. So it was a pretty big day actually in Vikings land today.
I went back and watched the press conference. Yeah, Kevin O'Connell just seemed really down. I think we call it down in the dumps.
But even like that question about like Cousins or whatever was the right move, like Kwesi like looked to him like I think they had planned that. If we get asked about this, you're answering this. I mean, that's the vibe I got. I don't know.
I
don't think there's any like. Here's what I think it is. Like, I do think it was a mutual decision to move on from Kirk Cousins. I think KOC wanted him, but he like understands this is the right move. But deep in his heart, he just is having a hard time letting go.
Well, he ain't gonna be a coach in the NFL very long if he's having a hard time letting go.
I mean, you can see it on his face. You can see it in his mannerisms.
We'll see. I didn't watch any of the new player press conferences.
I hope you saw the highlight. Say anything? I didn't watch that. All I saw was Aaron Jones ended the way he ended it.
What do you say?
School.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
It was great. It was fantastic. Beautiful. It was fucking awesome.
You see everybody giving him shit on Twitter because he was ripping on the Vikings in one of his cameos. So someone found an old cameo, posted online, and he said something like, I can't even remember, something about how the Vikings wouldn't know because they don't win or whatever. And people were posting that on Twitter. They're like, oh, this guy. It's like, what do you expect? I like it. You should be ripping on us.
He absolutely should do that.
Now he throws the skull back at them. That's wonderful.
Should told us for losers. Could told us anything. Would have believed.
Yeah, a lot of the rock lickers or us. I mean, you're seeing that too. And didn't Kevin O'Connell say something like kind of out of like there's no issues here or whatever? I mean, he's like having to validate that there's no issue. I almost wish he wouldn't have addressed it. It's just weird. Like let the rumors run rampant, even if they're true or not. Like, just ignore that weird shit. I mean, I hope there's nothing going on there, but something like big like this, you never know. You're not going to come out and say, "Yeah, I don't like him. I'm pissed off right now."
Yeah, I don't think there's anything behind the scenes. I think Florio's trying to start something that's not there. And yeah, they're on the same page. They love each other.
Okay. First off, you have no clue.
They love
You
each
have
other.
no idea.
Do you think something's going on? I mean, honestly, what's your gut feeling?
I have no idea. I don't care.
Well, you should care. I mean, because it could affect the team. But I mean, what did we find out about Spielman and Zimmer? They hadn't talked in like 6 months.
Yeah, but you could tell they didn't like. I mean, we'll just see what happens in the win-loss column. Let's hop balls deep into this thing. As you guys come in, hit that like button. If you haven't subbed, give us a sub. Would be greatly appreciated. And we're still trying to get to 12K before draft day.
Absolutely, we are. I think I missed. Let's jump into it. Yeah. What was your favorite signing so far of free agency? It doesn't have to be the best one. The one you think will have the biggest impact. What is your guys' favorite signing so far? Vikings free agency.
Yeah, and we got a couple new ones today. Jerry Tillery.
Mm-hmm.
Talked about him yesterday.
Maybe
we're talking about somebody else. Maybe we'll get him tomorrow. Yeah, Jerry Tillery is in the house. Another former first-round pick who is just maybe not overly panned out. But yeah, let's see your favorite signing. Like Lubbock said, it doesn't have to be the guy you think is going to play the best. It could be the Sherfield wide receiver we just signed.
Yeah, we got an Aaron Jones, we got a Rip Van Winkle, we got a Jerry Tillery sucks from Mason M.
Well, that's not nice. That isn't nice.
Grenard, a couple of Grenards, and Jones. I guess Julian Marker's going to pick 2 and make his own fucking rules.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. It's Julian Marker, baby.
Sure, he's earned that right.
He has earned that right. He can put as many names as he wants.
We got a Van Ginkel, another Van Ginkel.
Yeah, a lot of Van Ginkels. I think a lot of that has to do with his last name and his flowing blonde hair. I mean, we got to be real about this. If it was Ronald Peterson
Jones, and
he was nice and clean cut, I don't think anyone would be that excited.
We need a couple more long flowing blonde hairs. We just have the all Viking squad, like just a trio of Vikings.
Parker Romo.
Really? That's ballsy. That's a ballsy pick. But you know what?
I think the exclamation point makes it like I see sarcasm there.
Really? I see excitement.
Busted and hope. I don't know if he just busted in his pants or what.
He busted or not. Absolutely, he did when you saw that Trent Sherfield signing. Sherfield.
All right, keep looking at the comments. I'm actually looking at
peeing already?
Oh, what? No.
Oh, we got the original Viking Gangsta says Jones, Lord Duncan. Lord
Duncan's in the house.
Yeah, I got his CD right there. He was a drummer in a band. I got the CD. He sent me the disc.
Where's my disc?
You don't get one. You got to go on a show to get a disc.
I think we're talking this weekend. So,
RJ says AJ Green the third. Way back, was it last January? I think we signed him.
All right. Van Ginkel played at USD in the school I go to. Apparently had to transfer to Nebraska because his grades were so bad. Good. That makes me like him even more. I want a meathead.
I could see that. Ashley's already doing the like.
Beer count. Me that disc.
Beer me. I don't know how
works like a quarter of the time.
Yeah, I think all I really have is my old shitty truck. I can play that in right now.
Yeah, hit that like button. Let's go. Let's get over 50 likes. Lupicus, what's your favorite signing? The one that just makes your purple heart pitter patter.
Yeah, mine is Aaron Jones. The second I saw that he was released, I started getting these little flutters in my belly. I'm like, you know what? I think I wouldn't mind him coming to purple. Then all of a sudden you start seeing these little
shit your pants.
That could be it too. You start seeing these rumors on Twitter. Vikings are showing interest in Aaron Jones. Like, holy shit. I love it. This is the spitefulness of it. Like he said, fuck you, Green Bay. I'm going to go sign with our division rivals, a team I've openly mocked on social media. Just to spite you. And then he's here and he did the fucking skull today. The dude, I think he's going to be fantastic. I never liked the sombrero before or the sunglasses. I have a feeling I'm going to like that quite a bit this year. Aaron Jones is my favorite.
Yeah, that's the key with Aaron Jones. The worst thing that could happen is when you see what the Packers fans are saying about Aaron Jones. I mean, don't get me wrong. They're very butthurt. They hate it. But they're also saying if he stays healthy, if he doesn't get injured, if he comes here and he gets injured and plays, I'm not trying to be Debbie Downer going down the horrible road, but he has that injury. Like that would be worst case scenario for us because the Packers can then just blow it back in our face. I want him rushing for 1,600 yards,
I know.
10 touchdowns, 40 receptions, 400 more in the air.
Oh, preach, brother.
just rip the Packers a big old butthole both times we play them.
Oh, God, who was that guy who finished? He probably just did it again after that speech.
I'm sorry. I just blacked out for a minute. So you went Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones, that is the easy one. And it's the right one. I'm not saying it's easy. Cam Akers, no, he's a free agent. We passed on him and Kyrie's Tonga. I guess I'll go with the Ganker. I'm gonna go with the Ganker.
Really? I thought for sure you go Cashman if you didn't go Jones.
Well, I mean, Cash. He's definitely the one that I love the most. There's no doubt about that. We got to interview him I was trying to find it. I couldn't find it. That's when it was just audio. So we've had the Cash Man on the damn show.
Was that actually an oral interview? Was that back in our email ones?
No, that was oral. Cashman, he was such a nice dude, just laid back as shit. I loved everything about him. He's handsome as hell.
Did you see the quote he had today about every morning he wakes up thinking, I cannot believe I'm a Minnesota Viking. It's been like 3 mornings.
I'm not big on buying jerseys at this age, but a Blake Cashman jersey, I wouldn't be too mad about that. Not one bit. What number is he? Did they say?
I haven't seen it if they said.
I'm just going Van Ginkers because I got high expectations. I really do think that he's going to be one of our best players on defense. Like, I think he's going to be a dude a fan favorite. That hair flowing around, it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful. Mm-hmm. And we're going to, that 2-year, $20 million contract, we're going to be like, holy shit, I can't believe we got him for that.
Yeah. And
we need to give him a pay raise after week 3.
Absolutely. Very excited to see what he does with Brian Flores. This is a little bit off of agenda here, so I hope you're ready for it. But Vikings did sign 2 players today. First, defensive tackle and whatever the hell he's going to end up playing, Jerry Tillery, former first-round pick, and then wide receiver just moments ago, wide receiver Trent Sherfield signed just a veteran who's been on multiple teams. You can't even really say, from so-and-so team because he's been pretty much everywhere.
And now he's a Minnesota Viking.
Mm-hmm. So what are you guys' thoughts
is he a little
on
dude?
Those signings? What?
Is he a little dude?
No, he's like 6'1", 205 pounds.
Jesus. That's all man.
Yeah, I think he's pretty long too.
So Tillery, he is now we have a backup defensive lineman. We have 4 total defensive linemen on the squad. And I mean, the Chargers gave up on him. I mean, he's a bust. He's a first-round pick. You can say he's a bust.
They took him back though.
What do you mean?
Didn't he go Raiders and back to the Chargers?
I don't think so.
I think
after the Raiders just cut him. The Raiders just cut him last week.
I know. Well, hang on.
So anyways, Tillery, like, his big thing, he's big, he's powerful. And like the way I see the Vikings using him is basically like, I mean, at this point, if the season were to start tomorrow, he's going to start. He would be our starting defensive lineman. So hopefully that's not the case, but pass rushing downs, put that dude in there. I mean, that's his MO. I mean, it's not like he's had a ton of sacks in his career, but he really hasn't started a ton of games either.
No, it's just the way they list it. On,
the Chargers.
The way they listed in reference is weird.
Last year, the Raiders, or 2 years ago, Raiders picked him up and played a full season.
Yeah.
Raiders just cut him. So he's a pass rushing dude that is, again, it totally fits Kwesi's mold of a guy that just never lived up to expectations. We got him cheap. He's going to be decent depth. Who cares? I don't want him to start.
We have 4 defensive linemen now. How many starters do we have in that group?
Harrison Phillips.
Yeah, we have 1. I mean, I like it. I like it, the fact that, I mean, he actually had a good season last year. Like, his best season was last year.
Is that true? The same guy cut Tillery from the Chargers and the Raiders. That's not nice.
Yeah, I mean, I like it for depth, and I he might have to start. Otherwise, you're going to depend on the Vikings have to hit on a rookie defensive lineman, whether it's round 2, round 4, whatever. They have to get somebody who can come in and start. I don't think they're going to go and spend some more money. More
free agent signings. Did we ask Nitzberg to grade something? What's with the C-? Is that
I don't know what he's
like Tillery or
Nitzberg's just doing his own. He's not feeling
I think he's
good.
Grading
our.
I think he's grading our looks. That's fair. I'll take a C-.
Fuck yeah, that's passing.
That's passing. Jesus. Whew.
I mean, Tillery, whatever. It's totally a Kwesi signing, and maybe Flores can light a fire up his ass, whatever.
For the price and the position, it's wonderful. If they sign him to start, then I will have a different take come week 1. But it's fine. Who cares?
But I do have a feeling like it's going to either be him or Bullard are going to end up probably having to start unless Jalen Roy just has this like amazing preseason.
Boy,
it'll probably be Chillery or Bullard.
I don't. They're going to sign at least one more defensive lineman. I mean, they have to sign probably at least 2 more.
Were
and
you
then in the draft hit up some more guys? So they got some work to do.
How did you feel today when you're scrolling through Twitter, watching all the updates, and Vikings signed Jerry Chillery? Like, oh, okay. And then you see Eric Armstead signs with the Jaguars, and you see DJ Reader signs with the Lions, and you're like, oh, we got Jerry Tillery. Okay, cool. Thanks.
Well, I mean, I was very well prepared. DJ Reader, everything pointed to him. He was going to visit the Lions. He was going to sign there. Armstead, Vikings weren't even rumored around him, and they paid him quite a bit for how old he is. I mean, I would have took him at that price, but that was steep.
You know what?
Whoa, yep. Tillery. We're not talking about Dean Lowry anymore.
That's not ever.
Damn it, up for discussion. You go in timeout.
Oh man, look at beautiful Adam's in the house today.
Adam is in the house. Good to see you, buddy.
So let's talk Trent Sherfield a little bit. Again, a guy who's just bounced around teams. He's always kind of been just this depth piece, wide receiver, special teamer. The year in 2022, he was with the Dolphins, a team that had Tyreek Hill, that had Jalen Waddle, had Mike Gesicki when he was still catching passes.
Andrew Van Ginkel.
And he still caught 30 balls. So, like, I like this. He's healthy. Like, the dude never hurts. He's only missed a few games in his career. For wide receiver 4, this isn't a horrible signing for the Vikings. I think one's a little bit underrated. I really like this Trent Sherfield signing.
He's not going to make the team.
I think he's going to make the team.
Well, we also thought Chad Beebe and I mean, how many receivers? The Sharps. Tajay Sharp was the other guy. I mean,
yeah, but Brandon Powell made it last year. Same situation, kind of taking this guy that none other teams have kind of really had much interest in. So I think he's got a great shot.
He's been around that long. How old is he?
Oh, hang on, let me get him pulled up here. I think he's like 28. I want to say 28.
Ain't bad.
He came in the league in 18. He's 28.
28 yeah. Was a really, really nice age. 24 to 28. Good times.
Yeah, I just remember 37s when the parts start falling off.
Oh, what? That's really sad.
His backs are hurting, knees were hurting.
Jesus.
But yeah, really I like. I mean, you look at FT Matty Man. Naylor can't stay healthy. He's your current number 4.
Naylor ain't making the team.
I think 5 receivers will be kept for sure. I think Sherfield will be one of them, and probably a rookie who's drafted in round 5.
Yeah, no, I like the fact that they added a receiver. I hope they add one in the first 5 rounds of the draft. Somebody, and Sherfield, welcome to the squad.
Holy shit, Mike
is in the house. What's up, buddy? Well done on DJ Reader. Well done. I'm glad you didn't get Danielle Hunter. I'm glad you didn't get DJ Wanham. So
I'm glad you got Marcus Davenport, though. Congratulations,
Marcus Davenport. Ugh. I'm pulling for you, man. I'm pulling for you. That was a lot of money. It was a lot of money.
I don't know what to say. Look, everybody loves Micro Mike, even though he's a fucking lion.
Micro fan. Mike is more well liked on this show than we are.
I think you're onto something there, for sure. All right, let's get back on track. We talked about the new Vikings.
Micro Mike's got us all hot and bothered.
He does. They want a Hunter bad. They went for his teammate instead.
If you got a Hunter,
that would have been brutal. Would have been brutal. So did the Vikings? Let's answer this question. Vikings. Actually, you know what? Let's do this one first. Then we'll do this other question. I think we got this little order
as well. Davenport, if he stays healthy, is not good.
But he actually was pretty good when he was on the.
I don't care. I just love the way the sentence is written.
Yeah, it's written very well. All right, so let's do this one first. So PFF gave the Vikings a grade of an A- for their free agency moves right now. Is that fair or not? The A-?
Did it say if it takes into consideration like who you lose or just who you sign?
I didn't see the the parameters of it. I just saw that they gave them an A-. It was one of the higher ranked teams that were listed. So what do you guys think? A- Vikings free agency moves.
Yeah, is that fair? Is that fair? Boswell gives it a B.
We got Micro Mike agreeing.
Yeah, Micro Mike is now on the welcoming committee.
I love that.
B is fair. Guy. B, a lot of B's.
No one likes the A-?
Beat, go Bayside. Beat, go Bayside.
I think that's like one of your top 10 favorite songs of all time. Guys, here's one thing I want you guys to know right now. If you're ever in a truck alone with one bar and Madonna Rain comes on, you might as well just shut your eyes and Remy go in the back seat.
Yeah, parts will be flying. Parts will be flying. Everybody says it's fair. Matamita, I can get behind that A-. It's generous. B-, B+. Can't argue with PFF. Still need a starting guard. Yeah, Lupagus, what do you think? Flat A for up from discussion.
I think it's fair. I think it's fair. I mean, I love the guys they brought in. These are younger guys, a lot of upside with a lot of these signings. So I think it's a fair grade. And I'm not even saying as a homer. I truly do feel like it's a fair grade.
Well, I mean, when you take in the players they got at the price they got them at, like, we didn't overpay for anybody. The contracts were very good, and they're all starters. It's like you lose a Danielle Hunter, it's like, damn, that hurts. But then you bring in these other guys that are just like maybe a little bit more well-rounded. I mean, we're not saying they're better than Danielle Hunter. Never, ever, ever.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, it's almost like our defense has gotten better. Is that fair? Or am I just completely a moron?
Well, I mean, technically, DJ Wanham was a backup last year. He was thrust into action because Marcus Davenport was hurt. So we were rolling with a backup the whole season. Now we have two real starters at edge rusher. So hell yes. Hicks and Cashman. I mean, we lost Hicks for a large part of the year, so I think that's actually an upgrade there. So
well, Cashman, if Cashman plays like he did last year, he's a huge upgrade over Hicks. And Hicks had a very good year. Cashman's season last year was insane.
It was insane.
But it was 1 year. He's had injury issues. And he's been very hit or miss, but last year it all came together. So if he does that again, I mean, Kwesi's going to look like a genius. Grenard, I have no issues with. He's going to be good. Ben Ginkel is going to be good. Cashman is the question mark where I hope he really lives up to my expectations because they're very high. A- is good.
I haven't been this excited about a former Gopher signing on the Vikings since Thomas DePay.
Yeah, I was almost going to mention the Thomas DePay, but JC thinks maybe Andre Carter will blossom this year. I'm very intrigued to see what they do at the edge position moving forward. I mean, we got Patrick Jones, we got Andre Carter. Are they still going to address that in maybe the first 5 rounds?
I think they'll draft someone at some point. I don't know how early it'll be.
What if we did a video earlier and you brought this up? What if Chop Robinson and Braylon Trice were there in round 2?
Braylon Trice, I'm not interested in anymore, but Chop Robinson would definitely be something that would make me probably pull the trigger.
Yeah. I've never been a Braylon Trice guy, but
no. But Chop Robinson,
you can never have enough edge rushers.
I would be like, okay, yeah, I'm fine with Chop.
I wonder how hard up they are with Andre Carter, though.
Yeah,
seems like they seem fairly excited about him.
I just wish I would have seen something from him that got me excited last year. I just never really saw it play. I'm like, okay, here we go.
Really small out there.
Yeah, I don't. Just wasn't a hell of a lot to. Okay, up for discussion says, how in the hell do I become a member of this on this fucking program?
First off, when I think program, I think
Matlock
Hee-Haw in the 80s or some sort of PBS
Cheers. What about
show.
Cheers?
Cheers isn't a program. That was a sitcom. You son of a bitch.
Okay, well, all right. So a program to you is like, is that the
it's a good plug because we're giving away the signed John Randall helmet this Sunday, St. Patrick's Day. We're going to be drinking green beer, maybe wearing a green, maybe get a little silly, wear a green T-shirt. But you have to be a member.
How dare you?
Right on the page, right on the main YouTube page, there's a join. Hit it up. Let's do it. If we get 2 members tonight, we're going to give away a 1 bar and Lupagus hat.
Is that one? That one looks dirty.
It is. This thing, I've worn this doing just obscene things.
I got a very clean one right here.
We get 2 members. We're giving away a 1 bar and Lupagus hat between those 2 members.
This one smells fresh.
So let's do it. All right, let's go.
All right, so let's ask this question flows very nicely into the prior topic. So let's hear you guys first. Do the Vikings, are they better now than they were at the end of the season? With the moves they made in free agency, are the Vikings right now a better football team?
Without Kirk Cousins. Up to 42 likes. Hit that like button. We got to get over 100 tonight. Let's go. Hit that like button. If you're watching, boop, 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 boop.
Got 169 watching right now.
372 with Twitter.
Wow.
Are we better or worse?
Oh my God, Coburg, are you serious?
What?
He says Trent Sherfield is better than Addison.
Oh, Jesus. I think Coburg is
Wasted.
gone silly. Original Gangsta has some really good news here. We'll know after the season.
That's original Gangsta.
Big no. We are worse, says the boss man.
I feel like he typed that with one hand. We are worse.
We are worse. I think everybody seems to be leaning towards the worst, but I'm surprised how many are saying better. More than I thought.
Well, I mean, you said it earlier. You said, I think we're better on defense. And I think I would agree with, hey, he figured it out, up for discussion. Well done.
Let's go. One more. We're giving away a hat. Let's go.
But the thing is, offensively, you can't go from Kirk Cousins to Sam Darnold and say you're a better team. So overall, no, you're not a better team. But defensively, I think you're definitely stronger.
Well, you said better than last year. And hey, Robert, we got another member. Let's go, baby. Anybody who becomes a member is in the drawing for a hat. Not this one because it's gross and sweaty. Oh my God. Welcome, Robert. Thank you. So you said better than last year. We weren't a very good team last year. Didn't make the playoffs. Kirk Cousins was hurt. He wasn't on the field. I'm taking that into consideration. So Sam Darnold. I mean, as of now, we don't know who our starting quarterback's going to be, but I think it's close. I think it's really close. Like, if we didn't have Justin Jefferson, it'd be a different thing. I think we're better
for a second.
No, I think anybody out there other than Nick Mullins and Jaron Hall is better. So, sorry. I'm going better. I'm not saying we're going to be in the playoffs by any means. I'm just saying we're better.
Yeah, I mean, you went from a different standpoint than I did. I was looking at the whole depth chart, like, with Kirk Cousins included.
Kirk Cousins is included on the team. Then no, you can't say we're better. No way in hell.
No, but I'm excited. I definitely am excited, and I think Alyssa's got a great point. Once we get that quarterback of the future, I do expect a lot of bumps next year. I think it's going to be like
love bumps,
one bar's shaft, but I think
that's not true. That's really,
overall
inappropriate and gross.
I'm talking 2025. It's gonna be real nice.
I am going into this season with the lowest expectations, and my whole goal is to watch Aaron Jones rip shit up, watch the free agents we sign just absolutely dominate, giving us hope for the future because all those guys were young. So they're going to be ready to go once our rookie quarterback's going, and our rookie quarterback at some point to see the field and give us hope. And then in 2025, it's game on, baby. It's game freaking on because we're going to have a shit ton of money to spend next year.
Oh, so much.
We're going to be so fucking good.
It's going to be great. I love it. And I love the fact that I think the North's going to be pretty good for a while. And you know what? Let's dominate a fucking good division. That's
happy. You grossed out Mark with your comment.
I'm sorry, I'm not the one with the love bumps. You are. So it's your fault. All right, let's just do a little delving into some of these guys we lost here quick. So who's gonna have more success in your guys' opinion in their new home in year one? Will it be Kirk Cousins or will it be Danielle Hunter? Who will have more success?
Xavier Howard of the Vikings. I would love Xavier Howard of the Vikings.
Yeah, and then that's getting a little bit ahead of ourselves because that's a great topic for the next topic. Great answer.
Alyssa's applauding my love bumps.
I think that's what she's doing. She's trying to get fucking Nisberg off her couch. He's already there.
Hunter. A lot of Hunters. Allen's got a Kirk. Hunter big time from JC. JC was the guy from NSYNC.
JC Chavez? Chavez? They pronounce that Z in that?
61 likes. Let's get over Hundu. Let's go.
Let's make it clear she was talking about Danielle Hunter. No, not your love bumps.
No, she wasn't. Let's go. Yeah, Danielle Hunter's blowing this away. D'Amico Ryans, that dude is a magician.
Oh God, yeah.
I mean, he's so good. I expect Danielle Hunter to get. I mean, he's going to be 15 plus sacks again, no doubt.
Yeah. So I think, I mean, I didn't really put the parameters here. This individual success, team success. I think Cousins has the potential to improve his team much more. than Danielle Hunter will, because I think the Texans are already a very good team. They're going to be in the playoff hunt again. We'll see how far they can get. But yeah, I think that D'Amico Ryan's magic with Danielle Hunter, he's going to be putting up numbers just like he did last year.
Yeah, I think so. The other part of that, I mean, Kirk Cousins is going to put up numbers with those guys he has in Atlanta too. Very, very good offensive line. Bijan Robinson is probably going to catch like 100 freaking balls. Maybe he'll bring Kyle Pitts to life. Drake London. They are a very, very, very good team. I think Kirk Cousins is going to light it up. I know he's had some good. I think stat wise, Kirk Cousins will have his best year as a pro. I don't like saying that. I just do. But when it comes down to who's better, I think Danielle Hunter is going to rip it up so damn bad. I think it is actually going to be Hunter.
All right. Well, yeah, I agree. I don't agree with your Cousins having his best year. I mean, I think he had more weapons last year. I don't know. The Vikings. Way he was
playing before he got hurt last year, dude is playing good.
No, he's gonna no, he'll be fine. He's gonna. The Falcons are not gonna be upset they have him. We'll see how far they can get and what he does when they get to the playoffs.
I'm just Kyle Pitts. I'm gonna take that guy way too early in fantasy next year. I mean, he's been a complete bust, just like Football Junkie just said. He's been a bust, but to have a guy like, I mean, Kirk Cousins loves his tight ends. T.J. Hawkinson. Shit, I think Pitts is gonna maybe show a little bit of life.
But you're forgetting about the guy they signed, Charlie Warner. He's gonna get in there and get his.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know either, but they listed like the best free agent class, and they had the Falcons, and they had Charlie Warner listed. I'm like, what? Charlie
Nobody
Warner?
likes
why is he on there? All right, so who was it?
We already talked Tillery.
Yeah, we did it. Mark, you can't come late and expect and say things like that.
Please don't scold Mark.
I will put Mark over my knee. We got a third. We got a third in the mix.
All right. Somebody's gonna win the hat. Let's go.
I will put Mark over my knee, pull on his pants, and spank him with a pickleball paddle.
Yeah, this is like the third person you've spanked during the show. What do we got? Who's the next player the Vikings are going to sign? Who is the next player? Whether you want it to be them, whether you think it's going to be him. Viking Funeral, as always, welcoming, greatly appreciated. Just remember, we're going live for the draft. We're doing a tailgate party. Going live during the draft, a ton of giveaways, jerseys. We got Ashley making us some mugs, some window stickers. It's gonna be great. More stuff too.
Oh my God, we got a fourth.
Boswell. Where was I going with that with the draft?
You're pimping the tailgate.
I know, but there was a different. Yeah, we're gonna have special guests on. It's gonna be fantastic. Join us live for the draft party.
All right, so we got Voss saying probably somebody I've never heard of. We got Xavier Howard. Dino Maddox says Mac. Howard Gilmore. Bring back Reisner is in the mix.
Oh shit. Gene Run.
We have a new logo?
No, but
it's between what am I doing with this tattoo on my left butt cheek I just got yesterday?
I don't know what you're gonna do with that. A lot of Howards, a lot of Reisners.
Oh my God, Melissa's here.
Mel, good to see you.
How are you? It's been a while.
Been worried sick.
I haven't been worried at all. I know she's doing just fine.
AP.
Wow.
Well, up against who are we signing next?
It's Xavier Howard. He's coming home. We're gonna get him. We don't have a corner yet.
I will be excited to the point where my jeans are extremely tight.
You always wear pretty tight jeans, though.
Well, I gotta give a little show.
You gotta accentuate what you got. Yeah, I do. And no, Voss, my tattoo smells delicious.
So you're going Howard. I would love Howard. I would love everything about it. I don't think he's gonna cost a ton. Come here, Patrick Peterson style, maybe for a year or two. I'm actually going Reisner though. I'm agreeing with everybody else. It's like I think Reisner. He said he had another. Hey, I want to come back to Minnesota. I got one other team. That other team may or may not be invisible.
It's the Brahmas in the XFL.
I think he just gives in, and I think the Vikings probably have some sort of offer out there. Don't you think?
I kind of feel so. Yeah.
It's probably not great, but I think it's Reisner. I think he will be coming back.
And yes, John Woodworth, we can say hello to a U.S. Army vet. Hello, John Woodworth. Thank you for watching the show.
I missed wherever you're.
That's all right. I got it. I got him.
John, welcome.
Hell yeah. Hell yes. Yeah. Xavier Howard's gonna be nice when he becomes a Viking. Dalton Reisner would be great. If he got both those guys, that would just be a freaking nice little silky ribbon on the top of this free agency class.
Collab purple FTW. Don't Google him. You will find bad stuff. Yeah, Reisner's coming back.
I gotta give Montemita credit today. He was like our own little Adam Schefter. He was breaking news before I even saw it, so I don't know how he's tied in. But Montemita, well done today. Yeah,
Montemita was all over it. He caught the Tillery before I did.
Yeah, and he also caught the Sherfield. I did a video with our buddy the professor, getting his thoughts on the trading up for the fourth. And as that was happening, I see Montemita on Twitter saying that we signed Sherfield.
Let's welcome all of our new members one more time tonight. We got C-Man, we got Up for Discussion, Robert, John, and Michael. Greatly appreciate it, everybody.
They should form a boy band, those guys.
Oh, God.
What did they be called?
There were some really good boy bands.
They'd be called Love Bumps.
Called Mud on the Pud. Mud on the Pud. Let's talk draft.
Let's get into the draft. All right, let's hop into the draft. All right, so percent chance the Vikings move up for a quarterback right now, and how far do you think they'll actually go to get the man of their dreams? What was that song?
Chances we trade up. What do you guys think?
Dominic has a question. Dominic Vincent wants to know how he becomes a member.
Well, Dominic, I'm glad you asked. You go to
send him a link. You got to come on. You got to do shirtless jumping jacks and then slam 3 beers.
No, we should have to do that for someone to become a member.
That's true.
Just go right to right on the homepage of YouTube. You'll see a big old button that says join, and then you have a decision to make. You either click on it.
You absolutely do.
Or you realize that you have to watch this, and then you don't. 75%, 100% from Viking Funeral. A lot of over 50. Ashley, yes, let's get over 100 likes. Hit that like button. You guys are coming in. Too Evil to Hope, 20% chance.
20%. Wow.
Boswell, 85, 100%. Hard to say. Ted, we need a percentage here, and don't put 50.
Yeah, come on, Ted.
Would love to see them grab 3 before the draft. 100% in 4th or 5th. That's the thing. It's like these top 3 teams now since New England moved on, Mac Jones gone, Jacoby Brissett, like they're not like I was on the thing. Like if any team was going to trade out, it was going to be the Patriots. Now I'm back on. Patriots are taking a quarterback. Like all 3 teams, none of these guys are trading out. No way in hell. So if we trade up, it's got to be with the Cardinals or the Chargers.
I agree, and I think it's about 95% that we're going to do that. The only 5% chance is if somebody else jumps us. What I'm hoping, I said this the other day, is I mean, if they have a similar grade on May and McCarthy and truly don't care which one they get, and you sit and wait to see what those Patriots do, that's kind of what I'm hoping they do. Because if there's 2 quarterbacks there and they both get to 4, then okay, you can like breathe a little bit easier and know that the compensation is not going to be as high as it would be if you have to move up into the top 5 with the Cardinals to get that 4th pick. But yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. But I think it's almost like a surety that they move up and get the quarterback.
We will trade the book to number 4, Book It. I don't know if you guys remember, there was a reading program called Book It. And when you read a certain amount of books, you got a free Pizza Hut personal pan pizza. Unfortunately, I never read any books, so I never got that Book It.
You never got a Book It?
I don't think so.
God, those are the best. It made the pizza taste so much better.
Yeah, you read books, you get a personal pan pizza. Those things were so wet.
I read so many Encyclopedia Brown books to get those pizzas.
I'm sure I got to book it somewhere down the road. If anybody knows what we're talking about, I'd love to hear if anybody got to book it.
That wasn't just a Minnesota thing, was it?
I don't know. Yeah, there we go. Ashley loved Book It. Pizza was his bitch. I'm not as high in the percentage as everybody else. I mean, I'm at like 52%.
Wow.
Which is still pretty a big percent considering you're moving all the way up and you're giving up all that draft capital. Like it doesn't happen that often. Robert had it in Iowa.
Yeah.
Everybody had Book It.
Well, I mean, Iowa is the same region.
If we don't, I'm at like 52%. Like, I don't know if the Vikings, I mean, all this McCarthy talk, what if they love Michael Penix? I mean, they're going to get a quarterback. What if they're absolutely in love with one of these other guys that we're not talking about? So that's the only reason. And then maybe they just come draft day, like it's going to be so nerve-wracking in round one if we don't make that trade before draft day. Like just waiting for that Viking to turn to a Viking helmet.
I don't want it. I want it to happen on draft day. It's so much more exciting. Michael Boswell, he must work for Papa Murphy. I don't know why else he would say that. All right, so book it was definitely a national thing if it's in California.
Well, and rumblings with the Cardinals. I mean, the Vikings could just say F it, get that number 4 pick if they love all these guys, and just say we'll just take the scraps. And if that's JJ McCarthy, so be it.
Well, watch my video with the professor and get his insight. I'll be posted probably tomorrow morning. What he thinks of the whole situation. And there was one big caveat to that whole deal going down, and I'm not going to spoil it, but you could probably guess who it is.
I can only imagine. They want Justin Jefferson. Well, it ain't happening.
No. Prospect.
Tim Boss is just absolutely hammered right now. I think he goes to work every morning hungover.
I don't know. I think he's a big talker.
I don't. I believe everything he says.
I think he's a big talker.
So yeah, I don't think there's anything. There was a couple under 50%, but not many. So I think everybody thinks and assumes we will be trading up.
JC, I'm on the same boat as you are.
What? Shoot.
Jordan Travis might be a steal. I don't think enough's being said about him at all. Like there should be at least some buzz about him. There's
and who put out the tweet today? Somebody put out a tweet today, like, buckle up. Like, what if they just shock the world and don't take a quarterback? They roll with Sam Darnold and worry about quarterback in 2025, just knowing like they don't want to give up all that capital. They're not going to be very good this year. Maybe they'll have an early pick next year. I mean, it's definitely a possibility.
Yeah, it is. And, you mentioned Penix, you mentioned Nix, Jordan Travis, Spencer Rattlers. I mean, they could fall in love with anybody. I mean,
Spencer Rattler, I'm going to take my
it would be gross.
My pee-pee and go to the front door,
you know what,
and slam it multiple times.
You're almost 44 years old. You shouldn't be saying pee-pee anymore. It's a cock. You have a cock.
Jesus Christ. That's an aggressive word. I don't want Spencer Rattler.
I don't either. All right. Let's move on because this is getting very graphic.
You did it. I said
all right. All right. So, I mean, are we all like assuming it's either going to be JJ McCarthy or Drake May? Like, I mean, really? I mean, if you move up, it's going to be those two. Does it feel to everybody else like Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels? That's going to be 1 and 2, and then we're going to get whoever.
Well, hey, let's answer this quick. So this is a valid question. So Sam Darnold comes in with all of these weapons on offense, which he does have. Something he really hasn't had. I mean, what happens if he actually plays good? And we draft a quarterback early.
It doesn't. No, I saw a stat. There's been one quarterback, I think, in the last 6 years or whatever, that was drafted in the top 10 that didn't start week 1. It happens every year. You get these guys like a Sam Darnold who, he's our quarterback, he's our starter. And by the time the season rolls around, it's the rookie who starts. So I don't think he's going to have a chance to ball out. I mean, if the rookie is progressing nicely, doesn't get hurt, I think it's going to be the rookie, whether it's Drake May, JJ McCarthy, whoever it may be. I don't think he's going to get that chance. So I don't think he will be balling out.
Well, yeah, but what if they are opting not to draft a quarterback?
Well, that's a whole different can of worms.
So, I mean, it's a $10 million contract. It's not like with incentive. He's going to get $10 million.
I mean, he'll probably get like 9.86.
Something to think about if he actually got out there and played. I mean, if the press conference today with Kevin O'Connell, I mean, he was damn near making love to Sam Darnold during that thing.
Of course he is. That's what KOC does.
I know, but I was believing it. Like I was like, geez, Sam Darnold is beautiful. I like him too. I like him a lot. I'm not on the Sam Darnold train. Like, I mean, it's cool that we have him. I mean, I love when we get former very high draft picks on our team, and it's fun. It's great. I don't know. I don't think we're going to see a lot of them when it all comes down to it. I derailed your question. What was it again?
I don't remember anymore. Oh, I mean, but it's McCarthy or May, right? I mean, are we thinking we have any shot at Daniels or Williams? I mean, like, really, it's those two. If you're moving,
I mean, the Bears are taking Williams, which is hilarious. What are they going to do with Justin Fields? I can't wait to see how that soap opera comes out.
Okay, have you been catching on? I mean, these moves the Commanders are making, acquiring these extra draft picks, there is a lot of rumbling that they're going to try to move up to get Caleb Williams. I wonder how that would shake things out. I mean, seriously, if they did that, do you think the Bears would stick with Fields and take Harrison at 2?
What do you
and
give
then
up from going from 1 to 2?
It's happened before, I believe.
No, I know, but if the Bears trade from 1 to 2, they're probably going to trade from 2 to something else. I hope the thought of Jaden Daniels on the Bears makes me very mad.
I think they would take Harrison Jr. and I think they'd probably just stick with Fields at that point. I do. I think they probably would, and then I think the Patriots would take Daniel. So actually, in the end, it might not make a difference for the Vikings because you probably still have 2 options at 4. But
it'd be best case scenario. For some reason, Harrison Jr. went in those top 3 picks, and then
100%.
We're at 4 with the Cardinals, or even 5 with the Chargers, because Joe Alt is getting a lot of love lately too in those top 5 picks. So Joe Alt could all of a sudden.
And that's why I kind of want the Vikings to be patient. Like, I don't want to make the trade now. I don't want to see us moving up. I kind of want to just see what happens in those top 3 picks. So that's why I'm truly hoping they're not like 100% in love with one of these prospects, and you can kind of just wait and feel and then pounce. You pounce on draft day. One time, one bar pounced on me on drafting. That might be the draft day memory video for you members that you'll be.
Yeah, you got to be a member to see those videos. All right, yeah, it's we'll see.
Poor Dale when he had to go through that night.
Well, he came, not me. Pick 42.
I don't remember him coming.
We talking pick 42?
Yeah. What are our best options, or maybe most likely options that I picked? I mean, just you factor in free agency. I mean, let's assume like pick, our 11th pick's going to be a quarterback, whether we trade up or not. I'm 100% on board with you. Like, I feel like we're going to hold on to 42 no matter what. But what are our best options at pick 42?
Hey, Tyler Logan. Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
really
Tyler.
Appreciate it.
Well done.
I think we can call him Ty.
I think you're right. Ty Logan.
Who do you prefer between Drake May and McCarthy?
Me personally, I don't know if I'm ready to make that decision just yet. And I know that's a cop-out answer, but it is. I haven't delved into it enough. May makes me nervous. I don't know why I feel more comfortable with McCarthy. It doesn't even make sense, but that's my gut. That's my gut.
May is the more like he's the Josh Allen type. You take that big swing. At this point with the Vikings, take it. Swing for the fences. And Drake May is that type of guy. So that's why I would say Drake May. I mean, he might full on bust potential with this guy. Everybody knows it, but he also has that very, very high ceiling. And McCarthy, I think McCarthy's going to be very good, but I think May has the higher ceiling.
I mean, I think May has the potential to be like a superstar, and McCarthy, maybe his ceiling is just like a very good starter.
Yeah, and if we're going to do it, let's go. I mean, this is the team that took Christian Ponder. I mean, Teddy Bridgewater was a fairly safe pick at that time.
Which he was the back end of the first round, pick 32. So, I mean, right? I mean, that's an option too.
Yeah, you never know. You just never know. All right, we saw a lot of Devondre Sweats at 42. In fact, I don't know if I saw anybody. Oh, Chop Robinson.
Yeah.
Sweat.
I mean, Sweat would be a ton of fun, but I think there's other options. Braden Fisk is definitely in the mix. If he makes it to 42, the guy is just completely destroying.
God. We take Braden Fisk,
everything he does.
Floor,
yeah,
fucking swinging hog all over the place. I'm gonna do something really bad if we get Braden Fisk.
He does. I mean, he's just nailing the draft season 100%. I don't think you can rule out Chris Jenkins. I know our good friend and former contributor to draft season, Jordan Reed. He had us going Chris Jenkins. I mean, that's fine. I'm fine with that too. I just think you kind of rule out edge now, unless a Chop Robinson falls into your laps. I feel to me like it's maybe Darius Robinson. I think it's an option because I think I see him as a 5-tech. I don't see him as an edge, so I think he's an option too. Sweat definitely in the mix. So I think it's gonna be one of those guys. It should be a big defensive lineman at this point.
Has to be. And any of them's fair game. Like everybody you just said is pretty much everybody that I have. I mean, cornerback could be a little bit of a dark horse if somebody's there.
What Kool-Aid McKinstry's there?
He probably will be.
I know.
I wouldn't be that upset about it. I mean, the fact where our defensive line is at this point would be a little bit be a little bit painful. I wouldn't be if we trade up in round 1 and you and I are on the same page. We're going to keep our second round pick and we're going to give up the house for the future years. At 42, I'm fine trading back 10 picks and getting a couple more, getting a third rounder, getting another 4, whatever it is, and then bulking up, because guys like Chris Jenkins, those defensive linemen are still going to be there. So
and there's guys too. I mean, we didn't mention Michael Hall Jr. from Ohio State. Depending on what shows you like to watch, I've seen him second round. I've seen him fourth round. McKinley Jackson from Texas A&M, same thing. Second round, fourth, somewhere in there. So there is those players you can get. Dwayne Carter. I mean, some are super high on him, some aren't. So, but I truly think like our first 5 picks, I wouldn't be shocked that 2 of them are defensive linemen.
What if Ladd McConkey was there?
And we took him, I'd be like, fuck yeah.
I love Ladd.
I do.
He is going to be good. Like receiver, should we take one at 42? Probably not.
Probably should.
But I mean, if we were to take a guy like McConkey, I mean, I'm never going to compare him to the big 3, but like that would be an insane trio of wide receivers. And Sam Darnold might even throw for 25 touchdowns.
If he's playing.
It's true. If he is playing. So yeah, defensive line, whoever it is, I don't care. All in.
Yeah, I agree 100%. All right, I'm going to get my sweatshirt because it's fucking freezing down here, and I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Turn your heat up.
I'm in the basement. The door's open.
All right, Lupus is going to grab his little robe. Okay, go get it.
I don't have my robe with me.
What are you waiting for? Jesus. Graham Barton at 42. Wow. I see him going to the Packers a lot. A lot. Logan Lee from Iowa, just as good as Fisk. Whoa. Charlie. Easy, buddy. Easy. But I don't know if anybody's good as Fisk. He's going to be fantastic. Jenkins. McConkey would be awesome. Trade down, get more picks. Yeah, I mean, especially if we're going to trade up and give up future first round picks, let's load up. We got some holes to fill. Let's play a little game of who would you do?
Who would you do? Did you get that audio clip yet?
Not yet. I was just thinking about that. I have it. It's just not on here. All right. So who would you do in the comments? I went draft style, first round, second round, fourth round. So let me know, who would you do? Option 1, Mildred. So JJ McCarthy, we actually get him at pick 11.
Nice.
We don't trade up. And then we take the guard Christian Haynes in round 2 for your starter, UConn, and then Brendan Rice, wide receiver.
Mildred is all about offense.
I'm mixing these up where some of them, we realize some of them might be reaches, some of them might not be more a need. But I want to mix it up a little bit.
And let's not forget, we see this every year. I mean, guys going earlier than you think. So this is not out of the realm of possibility.
All right. There is Mildred. Mm-hmm. It's over. Crawl says it's over. Bring in Mildred.
He wants Mildred.
I think he loves JJ McCarthy. All right. Let's go. Option 2, Connie. We got Byron Murphy, Michael Penix in round 2, and Josh Newton, the corner from TCU.
Interesting.
Leo said that is horrendous. The first one, Mildred, is horrendous.
Come on, Leo, settle down.
Terrible draft by Mildred. Mildred, you tease. So there is Connie.
Yeah, Connie, not bad. I mean, Vikings seem to be very high on Byron Murphy.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. All right. Option 3. Here we go. We trade up. We give up the future. We keep that second rounder, but multiple first round picks are gone. Wow. Top 3, wherever we land, we take Drake May and Arohuru.
You nailed it, actually. That's how you pronounce that.
From Clemson.
It's the same sound I made the last time the doctor grabbed my nuts and told me to turn my head to the left.
That's fair. And that's a little bit of a reach at 42, probably. I mean, he's definitely going up the charts. But then we get Cam Hart in round 4. So those are your options. Let's see it.
Yeah,
this
is tough.
I think everybody wants that quarterback. Charlie Boltman says, dated a girl named Connie. Oh, that's gross. I didn't see the
probably a hairdresser.
Terrible head. Evelyn's kind of running away with this. We're not going to have a first round pick for quite a while.
Yeah, I'm already prepared for that, to be honest with you. Oh my God, Football Junkies graphic.
Skin Pie wants Connie.
What's Connie? I can see that from Skinny.
This is actually kind of tough for me. It's
Well,
actually it's pretty. Just looking at the count, Evelyn is winning, but it's pretty. It's kind of spread out.
I'll tell you what. Don't talk with these old ladies and say spread out. That makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I have to rule out Mildred just because there's no defense. So to me, that's the reason I cannot go with Mildred. So now to me, it's between Connie and Evelyn, and I need to.
Well, you see, so the attractive part from old Millie here was there was no defense, but you get your quarterback without trading up.
No, I mean I get it. I get it.
What's your answer?
Oh, are you waiting for me?
Absolutely.
I think I'm gonna actually. I know we're giving up picks, but Evelyn. I mean, with Drake May, Ruko Horo, and Cam Hart, that's a pretty good threesome right there. I think it's gonna help the Vikings next year and beyond. So I'm gonna go with Evelyn.
Evelyn, yeah, mine's between Evelyn and Connie, and the reason I like Connie is you get Byron Murphy, who will probably be very, very good. You take Penix in round 2.
Yeah.
I mean, if he sucks, I mean, you're not setting your team back for years. And I'm very intrigued with Penix to see what he can do. But when all is said and done, I'm going Evelyn. I'm gonna say, Evelyn, you scoot those britches down.
Scoot down them britches, Evelyn. I'm gonna pound you. Keep those therapeutic shoes on though.
Orthopedics. Yeah, so it was actually
slide down those compression socks.
That was closer. Yeah, Evelyn wins though.
Wow.
I thought the JJ McCarthy no trading up might turn some people, but it seemed to have an opposite.
If you would have thrown a defender in there, I might have gone that route.
It would have been too easy.
All right. Wow. Football Junkie says, rip that diaper off.
We will never do a who'd you do that doesn't have elderly people's names.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. All right, are you ready, Wumbar? You ready to play some more likely to happen?
Absolutely.
All right, and you guys, let's let the viewers chime in first. But here we go. First one, more likely to happen: Sam Darnold starts 17 games, or Sam Darnold starts 0 games in 2024.
I know which way you're going.
What do you guys think? Sam Darnold starts 17 games, or Sam Darnold starts 0? What is more likely to happen? Julie Marcus says 17.
Also, so the new members, I'm putting you on the wheel now. If anybody wants to become a member before the show is over, you will have a chance to win a Wumbar and Lepicus hat. I'm going to spin the wheel live here so we see who the winner is. We have five so far.
It seems pretty. There's a run there. This is more split than I thought it would be.
So any rookie quarterback, or no, you just said he starts 17 or
Sam
0?
Darnold, 17 or 0. This seems fairly. I think there's multiple people voting twice, though, which this is really. Sam Sneed says, you know what? I'm not going to answer the question. I'm going to say 2.
Well, he's allowed to do that.
He can do whatever he wants. What do you think, Wumbar? What do you think? More likely to happen? He starts 17 games or he starts 0?
No, I think this is easy. I mean, I would go with the 17 just for the fact that I don't think there's any way in hell he doesn't start a single game next year. So I'm going 17. It's not even close. Like whether that's injury, like I think they're actually going to trot Sam Darnold out there. And then the number one reason is the fact that I think they don't think they're going to go. I don't think they're going to be a very good team next year. I hope they are. And I think they're just going to bring this rookie on gradually. I mean, if he comes out and just absolutely balls out, or if they trade up for like a Drake May, it's a different story. But I'm going 17.
All right, fair enough. All right, how about this one? More likely to happen: the Vikings trade up into the top 5 prior to draft day, or they do that trade on draft day.
Oh, and just to be clear, like Bruce Hansen, I pray for 0. I would much rather have 0.
We got Fort Matty Man, another new member. Add him to the wheel. Throw him on the wheel.
FT Matty Man, what's up, buddy? Let's go.
Got on draft day.
We might have to give away 2 hats.
Prior, on draft day, before. This one again. These are kind of split. I did a good job coming with these topics. Good job, Lepicus.
Well done, sir. You've done very well.
I don't know what's going on with Njord, but he keeps talking with Tecmo. I don't know what's going on with Njord.
I'd love to play some Tecmo right now. I'd kick anybody's ass.
I've really been craving some NHL 95.
I don't think there's been a moment in my life where I haven't craved NHL 94. NHL 94 is better. 92 likes. Hey, let's get 8 more likes. Let's get over a Hondu. Let's go hit that like button. I'm gonna say this is for where we're at on draft day, like 100%.
That's what I hope for too.
There's
I really
no reason. Like they're gonna have deals in place with the Cardinals or whoever that don't want quarterbacks that are gonna be ready to pounce. It's not like they're just gonna be like calling the Cardinals, hey, we're looking for a trade.
Yep. Alyssa's so stressed about it already. The therapist.
I'm
is
stressed about
out.
it. Like this is gonna be. If you guys come on the draft show that we're gonna do on draft day, I may be absolutely annihilated. I might be like Lupagus was on that Sunday night game. He couldn't even talk. I didn't even want to be on here.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I farted on air.
You were just a mess. It was rough. Hey, Nord, he's back.
Just
he apologized for that pick.
All right. I don't know which one won, but I think on draft day was the winner in that one. All right, what's more likely to happen? Jonathan Grenard leads the NFL in sacks in 2024, or Danielle Hunter does?
Oh, that's easy.
What's more likely to happen?
I think this is going to be a blowout here.
Grenard leads the NFL in sacks, or it's Danielle Hunter?
I mean, my heart wants to say the new Viking.
Right now, it's split. Oh, Hunter's taking the lead.
JC, easy beans.
Easy beans.
He says Hunter, easy beans.
Wow. Duncan with a good point. Hunter is getting hurt week 4.
Jesus, I hope not. I want Hunter to go rip shit up.
Byron Harris says
tie at 13. I like Jack. Jack put a lot of thought on that.
Yeah, he's probably got a horrible outside J. Wow.
Nice. You won't be alone. I promise you that. I promise you that.
Just to get through the stress.
You guys come when you guys come on for the draft party. We're going to be bringing you guys on during picks. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Ben Ginkers.
Oh yeah.
Here's what I'll say.
Yeah,
my answer is Danielle Hunter, but I'm also going to say that Jonathan Grenard is going to have a career year in sacks, and he had 12.5 last year. So Grenard is going to get like 14 sacks. Danielle Hunter is going to get 20.
Wow.
You can't compete with that.
All right. What's more likely to happen? The Vikings draft a defensive lineman at pick 42, or they take any other position? It's a defensive lineman or the field at pick 42.
Missionary.
God. D-line. Jeff H has D-line. Oh, up for discussion. Says other position.
Right. Mason's taking the field. A lot of fields here. Bruce is going D-line, yeah, O-line.
This is
nose tackle.
Okay, that's D-line. I don't know, Bob, but we're on the same boat. That we're going to keep 42. I think we're going to keep 42.
Anthony, get used to it.
Uh-oh. Get the drunk therapist.
Nah, I'll take all. Well, I mean, if I was smart, I'd take the field. Much better chance, but I'll go D-line. Have to.
I think you're right. All right. Next one, more likely to happen. Josh Jacobs leads the NFC North in rushing, or Aaron Jones does.
Oh man, how sweet would that be?
Oh,
I would love Aaron Jones. I don't want him to lead the NFC North. I want him to lead the freaking league.
Well, why did we just get thrown to the corner? What's happening?
No, keep going. You're good.
Oh. Got AJ all the way. We got Jones. This is Aaron Jones and a landslide here.
Josh Jacobs. The thing with the Packers is, I mean, until like the last handful of games of their season last year, they don't run the ball. They don't. I mean, look at Aaron Jones carries 7, 5, 9, 11, 3, 2. So, yeah.
So you're saying
Ashley
Jones?
works with what's his husband? What
a connection.
I'm saying I'm gonna say I'll say Aaron Jones, just for the fact that we're gonna be hopefully running the ball a lot more
and running it well.
All
right, we got a couple more. What's more likely to happen? The Vikings bring back Austin Schlottman or the Vikings bring back Troy Dye? What is more likely to happen?
That's a real
They don't all have to be sexy. They don't all have to be sexy.
No, I like it. Comments. Who are we bringing back? Schlottman or Dye?
We got a Schlottman right off the bat. Oh, Dye. Robert is
going to pass.
He's just going to pass on this.
I don't blame him.
Logan says Dye. We got a Schlottman. We got a couple of Schlottman. Oh, Schlottman, I think, is pulling ahead here. Oh, Dye's making up. Oh, he just had 3 in a row. 4.
Did you say who we bring back first, or who do we bring back?
Which one are we bringing back? More likely to happen.
All right. Well, I'm going to say, I honestly, at this point, I think we're going to bring them both back.
Yeah.
But if it's who's first, I'll say Schlottman. Just because our offensive, we have nobody, and he's just waiting there. He's probably there right now at the facility, just waiting outside to get signed.
You can't get in because his car doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, so I'll say Schlottman, but I think they're both coming back.
All right, this is the last one. Are you ready? This might be the most intense one of them all.
All right, let's see.
All right, what's more likely to happen? Viking Funeral defends his draft video title, or Tim Voss reclaims the throne? What's more likely to happen?
Jeez, you're putting me on the spot here. I love these guys. Well, I think Vossman will agree with me on this, and I think I saw a comment about it. I think Viking Funeral is putting a lot of thought, a lot of effort, and I do think Viking Funeral might be our first 2-time winner for the draft video. And if you guys are watching, so we're gonna start pimping this a lot more in the coming weeks, but we want you guys to send us your videos of who you think the Vikings will take, and we'll put out the link of last year's. Get creative. Get fun.
This is the biggest landslide of them all. Everybody says Viking Funeral. Even Tim Voss says.
Yeah, he's at 1,000%. We'll see. Hey, there's been some very good ones over the years. Very good ones. Viking Funeral just decided to hire a production company last year. And
he was just dabbling a little bit with this program he happened to download.
Yeah, we'll put out more details about the draft video that we do. So hopefully we get a lot of partakers.
Yeah, it's just like one of those things on the road to the draft. That draft video is fantastic. Usually we post it Monday of draft week usually.
Yeah. The original Gangster was just catching up with Sexy Evelyn. Oh, there we got one for Voss, man. Nitzberg.
I like it.
All right,
we got Lord Duncan says that Lord Duncan enters the chat. He says he'll be the dark horse.
You know, I gotta say that is one to watch. Lord Duncan could come up with something.
He may cook something real nice.
Eat raw chicken.
Oh my God!
All right, we ready? So we got 6 new members tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 new members. We're gonna spin it twice. You will get a new hat, not this gross thing. Lapicus, you should hold that hat up.
Yeah, it's right here.
Absolutely disgusting what I was just holding up.
I'll have a sticker on it like this to show us authenticity.
All right, so
this one I'm gonna sit on quick.
Yep, there we go. You're not gonna get that one. We'll send you a new one. We're gonna spin it twice. You each get a new hat. You email once. If you win, email onebarlupagus@gmail.com. Otherwise,
what if the same one wins both times?
I'll take them off. Don't worry. Here we go. Ready? Oh, I'm so nervous.
I like the sound. It's so
like,
fun.
Are we gonna get Drake May or JJ McCarthy?
Oh my God. Oh, yeah,
all right. Up for discussion is winner chicken dinner. So email us onebarlupagus@gmail. I'm taking him out of there. Boom, gone. One more time.
Let's do it. Great Blink-182 song.
Is there a bad one?
There's probably one.
Oh, I think Woody got her.
I think it's Woodworth.
Woody took her home. Well done. All right, you guys email us onebarlupagus@gmail.com. We appreciate all the new members tonight. Don't worry, we tend to give away a lot of crap, so you'll probably win something at some point.
Yeah, we're trying to be more consistent on what we post on there, but I think the real benefit is these giveaways.
Yes. Oh, great reminder. Sunday, Green Beers. We're giving away the John Randall signed helmet. So can't wait.
Absolutely. All right. Well, I think that pretty much puts a bow on this episode of Horn Up. Again, let's welcome Jerry Tiller to the Minnesota Vikings. Let's welcome Trent Sherfield to the Minnesota Vikings. Thank you to everybody who hopped on in the comments, watched, liked, commented. We appreciate every single one of you. Again, thank you to all the new members. And also remember this: bears defecate multiple times per day, and even more in the fall when they're heavily feeding and preparing for their denning.
I knew it.